Yo, what's good, fellas? Welcome back to our NCAA 14 Ultra Rebuild on the channel. Now, there's a few things I have to update you on very quickly. When it came to transfers, a quarterback freshman from Arizona State named McBride, he was an 80 overall, so I imagine he would have been a 5-star athlete. He transferred over to us, and I have redshirted him. That's why you will not see him on the depth chart. When it came to signing day, where we have 15,000 points to allocate, I looked in the actual recruiting board itself, and there was the number one guy, mate. I shit you not, the number one guy. But he was a running back. He was 82 overall, dropped down to a 79. He signed with us as well. He is also redshirted. As for recruiting, man, like, this is definitely gonna be our most fun, but hardest one at the same time. I didn't realize how bad Utah State was at this point of the game. Their class consisted of like 53s and 63s, so lucky Major Applewhite is here. Turn this around and hopefully sign some big names. Antonio Jolly was the only person in the entire class who was first on our list. Literally the only guy, and he's terrible. So I will show you guys the depth chart really quickly, just so you guys get an idea of what I mean. Cronin's our quarterback, he's a senior. And yeah, the team is literally garbage. Like, the wide receivers are pretty bad, and they're all seniors and juniors and stuff. Tight ends are 68. You know, the offensive line leaves a lot to be desired as well. This is definitely going to be our most interesting build. Our schedule is also an F. But you know what? I've talked enough. I've filled you guys in on pretty much everything. I'm ready to jump into the season. I'm going to turn the camera off so I can save it for the end of the episode. Without further ado, let's jump into it. I assume Utah's a lot better than us. We have FCS next week. These guys beat Bama, if you remember. And we start off with an L to Utah, mate. So not a great start for the Aggies. So the super cool thing about Major Applewhite leveling up is that we can't invest anything else into recruiting. Everything is maxed out. So we're finally going to be able to start investing some points into the actual gameplay itself. Somebody told me that the setup plays are really good, so we're just going to rock out with that. I swear. If we cannot beat FCS Midwest, then we might as well call it a GG right now. Like, let's just end the series. Are you joking? First they beat Bama, now they beat us. That doesn't make me feel good about the rest of the season. We need something to turn this episode around. It has not been a good start at all. Let's check this out, man. Let's see if we've taken the lead on anybody. No for Brad Davis. We've got the lead on Adam Peterson. Russ Dudley, yo, we're looking pretty sweet right now. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and remove James Whitlock, mate. We're not getting this guy. All right, first person up, Adam Peterson. Come on. Let's switch this around right now. Oh my goodness. In the Banana Slug series, we would insta-commit so many people, like so many 5-star athletes, 4 stars. In this bloody thing, Major Applewhite can't convince anybody. I think it was because it was Banana Crow, for real. Let's go. So we can beat these guys, but not FCS. Makes sense. And I thought we were doing bad. Good old Troy. Now that I look at it, there's nobody to even insta-commit. What the hell is going on? No, we're dropping down on people. Before we get too far in the season, let's go check out these prospects. 13%, 14% on a 5-star athlete. That's my kind of player right there. We also have Jeremy Goff, the wide receiver. We are in dire need of wide receivers. Tyler Ward, running back, do not need you because we just signed that beast last year. Scott Stover, 73. Terrell Marcus. This is the guy I'm interested in. Alrighty. And we have a 140 bonus. This is our lucky day, fellas. Alright, let's get it, man. This is our... This is kind of our coming out party right here. If we lose to Troy, then there we go. This is the Utah State that I expected to see right out the game, mate. All right, there we go. Antonio Jolly commits. I mean, he's complete garbage. You know, I'm happy to get my first person signed. You know, that's a step in the right direction. All right, so a lot of people commit to other schools, more so to the point Matt Long locked us out. So let's just remove him off the list. Regardless, let's go down to the bottom where I found 2 more defensive ends because we are kind of in need of that end position. So if we go to scouting, Anthony Moore goes up to a 78. Eric Daniels goes down to a 75. Well, I think we're going to give both of them 700 points. I think it is still somewhat important that we cover people who aren't as great. Like, Ryan Brown here doesn't look too bad. 4-star athlete, 6'4", 71 overall. Not the craziest player, but still will be an impact player. You know what I mean? Oh, crap. 4-1 Air Force. Lucky the computer's versing these guys, because I cannot stand going up against Air Force, man, with that tricky offense. It's a dub. Oh, here we go. Adam Peterson, 76. 76 overall right guard. That's a big boy pickup for our squad, mate. I think more importantly than just being a 76 overall player we really need, it also means that we can come in here and find some more people to sign. A couple of more wide receivers here, we'll chug them on. I guess it's going to come down to, holy crap, a lot of people locked us out. I will fix this in a second. You know, let's see what we can get, man. Let's see what we can find here. 72. Anybody interesting? 79. All right. Dan McGee. He goes up to a 78. Ben Kelly. Yeah, bust. Obviously, Dan McGee and Joe Riggs. Both of these guys look bloody awesome. In case you haven't been keeping up with this series, we always lose to San Jose, even though we might have a great team. Like, our previous teams have been 99 and we always lose. Just like we did just then. But this Aggies team is nowhere near as good as, say, Houston or NC State, so this is kind of understandable. You guys pointed out in the last episode that NC State and Houston, two of our former teams, played in the national championship. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I genuinely did not notice that. That's why I say at the end of every episode, man, you guys are the MVP. Without you, I would not notice things like that. And before I forget, I gotta go take all these people off. Brad Davis included, man. I was kind of hoping you would commit, but obviously you're a coward. Anybody ready to visit? We have one person ready to visit. Coincidentally, the guy we just chucked on. We'll bring you in versus UNLV like everybody else. Alright, Josh Allen has not attended Wyoming in a long time. Does that mean a dub? Yes, it does. Oh, amazing. This is the week that everybody's coming in. Hey, let's go. After a big 41-28 dub with about 10, 12, 15 even people coming to visit this particular week. One person, Terrence Suggs. At least now we should have the lead on a lot of people, which we can therefore insta-commit them. Joe Riggs, mate. Big lead on you now, insta-commit. Friggin' hell, man. I'm done. Jeremy Goff. Oh, finally. Hawaii, this is an easy dub. I don't want to get cocky, but come on. Oh my goodness. Right when we're about to crack 6 wins as well. We're nearly done with the season and this is our class. It's still a lot better than the last season, I'll tell you that much. You know what? I might even just get this Tyler Ward guy. Says he's a power back. He's 5'10", 194. He ain't no power back. We can just switch him over to a position of choice. Oh my goodness. That is definitely our biggest win of the season. What are you waiting for, Ryan Brown? You're literally a liar. You know what? I'm taking your points off, mate. I can't believe you haven't committed either. You're getting your points taken off. You know what? I'll give you like 15 points. And you too, mate. You get 10. No, you get 5. And there we go. Ross Dudley and Ryan Brown commit to the team. Isn't it funny? You start taking the points off him and they instantly commit. Ooh, look at that lead. Florida might have given up on Terrell Marcus. He's from Utah, mate. What is wrong with you? Sign with us. We got a couple people who are ready to visit as well, even though it's, we're going to have to bring them in on weeks where we don't even play games. On a bye week, I guess. And we get absolutely destroyed by the Rams. So we finished 7-5. On the plus side, our team is definitely not at our strongest. Like, all the best players are redshirted. Despite them being seniors, freshmen, sophomore, doesn't matter. And would you look at that? Joe Riggs, Dan McGee, and Mike Todd all commit. Look at the talent, mate. 79, 78, 77. Now I do not care if Terrell Marcus signs with us. But please sign with us, dude. We're taking on 17th ranked 9-3 San Diego State. Oh my goodness, we are about to get thrashed. Oh, we only lost by 7. You know what? I'll take that. That is a moral victory considering we weren't at our best. And we're taking on UAB. Holy cringe. Alright, let's go check out some of these games in the score. Because last time you guys pointed out that our old team played in the Natty and I completely missed it. Where are the bigger ones? Rose Bowls between Ohio State and USC. Orange Bowls between Penn State and Maryland. I don't know how Maryland made it. They're not even ranked. The All-State Sugar Bowl, Virginia Tech and Georgia. Fiesta Bowl, Old Dominion? Oh, okay, I've seen enough. And the BCS National Championship. Shouts out to Houston, bro. This series started with us using Houston. Just really quickly flicking through it. There's South Carolina. That's really good to see that they're doing well. Cannot see NC State, though. NC State went 7-5, so not the greatest. But you know what? Let's focus on our current team, Utah State. We're versing UAB. I'm just curious to see their overall, by the way. They're 79. Wow, they have improved a lot. Can we get this dub, though? No, we did not. So that's going to wrap up our season. We finished 7-7. A little bit worse than last season, but a lot of those games were 50-50. You know, we could have won 2 or 3 of them potentially. We didn't, though. On top of that, as we've mentioned a million times, weren't at full strength. Terrell Marcus, we do have the lead on you. Eric Daniels would be nice to pick you up too. I don't really care about Tyler Ward. Like, we're just going to offer you a scholarship. I'm going to go 3K on Tyler Ward, which is going to roughly work out to 2950. Hardcore on Terrell Marcus. Give him 7K, mate. I know it's overkill, but who else are we going to go after? The 58 overall guy. And there we go. Terrell Marcus, Eric Daniels, Tyler Ward, and we pick up Michael Carter. And as I'm sure all of you guys know by now, my favorite part of the season, training results. This is where I finally get to show you guys McBride and the other dude. Adkins, our cornerback, who was on red shirt, by the way. He goes up to 92 overall. Courtney Brooks goes up to 95. I don't know what to do here, though, because Matt Mays is a 91 overall. He's not as good as Mays. I don't even know where Matt Mays came from. This is the guy that nobody went after. He had no interest in coming to Utah State. But I just chucked him on, gave him 14,950 points and a scholarship for 50. And he signed. So there we go. Redshirted him. He went up from a 79 to an 84. Also chilling with 95 speed, 91 agility, 90 XL. The team didn't have 190 overall the whole year. Now we have 4 of them. 2 of them being quarterback. But the team overall has improved quite a bit. John Jackson, our fullback, has 97 acceleration. A fullback. With that being said, fellas, that is going to wrap up this part of our Ultra Rebuild, man. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I'm loving making these for you. And you guys seem to really enjoy them as well, man. If you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense.